Hello Capricorn, Happy New Year. Here is your weekly horoscope for January 3rd to January 9th. Well, your sign is still very much in the news as we have a number of planets in Capricorn now. And that's not so bad, being that it is Sun in Capricorn, which is sextile Neptune from Wednesday on. So you're probably feeling a little bit more spiritual. You're probably contemplating more the mysteries of life, perhaps, the inner workings of spiritual life even. And as well, if you are dealing with any health recovery, this is a good week for it. Sun sextile Neptune is usually pretty good to bringing about a more healthy recovery, we'll say. Also, we have Mercury in Capricorn, semi-sextile Venus all week, even as it goes into Aquarius. But while Mercury is in Capricorn in your sign, and while Pluto is conjunct Mercury pretty much from Sunday to Wednesday of this week, there may be some primary issues dealing with yourself, changes that you need to make, perhaps some New Year's resolutions you're looking to take upon yourself, or as these planets move into Aquarius, money issues may come up this week as well. It could be you've got to do a bit of juggling with some finances. Perhaps money's a little bit short. There may also be the chance of some money coming in. It's all kind of up in the air a little bit, and it won't be settled for a little while still. So do make sure that you have your finances in order in this first week of January as best as you can. If you cannot sign off on certain important financial situations, I recommend you leave that until about March, as there's a Mercury retrograde coming up at the end of this month, and there are some very nasty aspects going on in the sky for a couple weeks soon. May not be directly affecting your sign, but after the year you've had last year, you want to maintain your stability as best you can now. Now, when Mars moves into Taurus and Venus moves into Capricorn, they're still going to trine each other, and the good news is they're going to be very positive for you. Venus and Mars together, they like to dance, and when they get together, it indicates when you want to be more active, exercise, do sports, enjoy music, film, any type of entertainment at all, cross-country skiing, downhill skiing, anything like that. If it is possible, given the pandemic restrictions we're going through, you want to be as active as you can be this week. If you can't do all these things I just named, at least get up, do a little exercise, walk around the neighborhood if you can, because exercise for you is very important this week with these aspects. It's a good start to the new year for you to get moving. With Jupiter-Saturn conjunct still in Aquarius, that puts them in the area of money for you. So there could be some changes to work or to your financial situation this year. If you were doing really well last year, there could be some financial pain this year. And if you were not doing so well last year, the good news is there could be some positive changes for finances for you this year. Give it some time, though. It's not going to happen maybe immediately in this new year. But as the year wears on, you should see that work and finances will get better for you. With Chiron moving direct in Aries, it's traveling through an area of your career that can bring some healing, can bring some recovery in the area of work. I think nearly every business has had to deal with this pandemic in some way, shape, or form, and many businesses are not left in a great situation at the early part of this year. However, some have benefited from this pandemic and they can barely keep up with the demand for work. You may be involved in one of these types of businesses that have gone up or gone down, but do know that stability is coming a little bit later in the year. With Neptune in Pisces, even though it's squaring the north node of the moon, it is sextiling the sun in Capricorn from Wednesday on. So with the sun sextile Neptune, that generally, as I mentioned, is a time when you want to feel the more gentle side of life. You want to relax. You want to have some calm, quiet time, and that is the perfect time for it when Sun is sextile Neptune. Have a great week, Capricorn.